When a car crash left Carol in a wheelchair, she turned her new life into inspiration for a new career. She found a passion for fashion design and she's really good at it. Her creations applauded on the catwalk. It led to what she thought would be a dream business partnership until she got axed.
You've hurt me in the deepest way you possibly could.
It's so hard to see someone like her be taken advantage of in this way.
I can tell you that the disabled community is appalled at how Carol Taylor has been treated.
And I'm now an unemployed quadriplegic fashion designer. Stitching detail, pocket. I'm on the pocket as well. Yeah.
Carol Taylor's body and hands may be paralysed, but that hasn't stopped her from bringing her ideas to life.
You are the world's first quadriplegic fashion designer.
Apparently so. What I wanted to bring to the disability community was that ability to feel fun and to feel sexy.
Carol's life changed 23 years ago when, as newlyweds, she and her husband were in a car crash.
The car rolled, and on the second roll, the roof just caved in. It hit me on the back of the neck and instantly severed my spinal cord. And I looked down at my legs and I knew I'd never again walk.
But she's never let her disability slow her down. Carol defied incredible odds and gave birth to her miracle son. And she's been a trailblazer in adaptive fashion.
So your support worker, Kirsha, she sees your vision and then she helps bring that to life.
Yeah, she brings it to life by taking my very rough sketch. She'll put it into the iPad. One afternoon I got a phone call from the director of Mercedes-Benz Fashion Festival. He said, how would you like to design a collection of 9 pieces?
Her collection caught the eye of Jessie Sadler, the founder of special needs clothing store Christina Stevens.
Jessie approached me in December 2021 and said, I hear that you're looking to launch your own label. How would you feel about forming a partnership rather than competing?
I think people will see a major evolution in the brand with Carol coming on board as a partner and lead designer.
Carol designed the Kathleen prosthetic jeans for Paralympian basketballer Kathleen O'Kelly Kennedy, made out of material similar to what's used in bulletproof vests.
I worked directly with Carol. I actually wasn't aware of anyone else really who had as much of a presence as she did in that running of Christina Stevens.
Carol helped bring in names to model Christina Stevens at Australian Fashion Week, like Queenslander of the Year, emergency doctor Dinesh Palipana, and Emma Carey, who survived a skydiving accident. Carol is listed as a co-owner here on the Christina Stevens website and in this post on its Facebook page, and advertised as a partner by Jessie in interviews.
My business partner, Carol.
Because Jessie had started the company, she was going to retain 60% shareholding and I would have 40%.
That's what Jessie appears to agree to in principle in this email in 2022. And this is the draft shareholders agreement sent to Carol.
You were in the process of signing the legal documents, but they weren't signed.
We have countless emails going backwards and forwards.
Jessie again uses Carol in her email pitch to a stockist.
My business partner and our lead designer Carol Taylor is a quadriplegic herself, and our collections are designed very much from the perspective of her lived experience.
Carol says that she thought they would still finalise the agreement, but then she received some shocking news.
To be told by Jessie that I was nothing more than an employee, and as such, she was my employer and entitled to the IP over the designs that I'd created. And then she went on to let me know that I was going to be made redundant.
But there was one final letdown to come.
The words just can't describe like the pain of not to even be mentioned.
This is the moment Jessie accepts an award for the Kathleen prosthetic jeans Carol designed. In protest, Kathleen wrote to Jessie requesting her name be removed from the product.
If I were in her position, I would have had a lot of trouble doing that.
After being named a finalist for another business award, Jessie emails Carol this.
Who would have thought we could keep going without your lived experience? Look after yourself.
It's very hard for me to understand how someone I really cared for could do this to me.
Zarisha Bradley from A Current Affair. We just want to ask why you axed Carol Taylor from your clothing business.
I didn't. Her position was made redundant.
Wasn't she a partner? Wasn't she a co-owner?
Maybe you need to consult with Carol about the legalities behind that.
Carol's name and image have been removed from the company website, and Jessie Sadler denies Carol was ever a partner despite calling her one publicly.
There's two sides to every story.
How can you accept an award for jeans that she designed as well? I mean, you axe her and then you do that. Don't you think that's bold?
This is incredible.
I know at least I'm the designer of award-winning designs, even if my name wasn't mentioned.
After we caught up with Jessie, she sent this statement.
Christina Stevens denies any allegations of wrongdoing raised by Carol Taylor and A Current Affair. However, as Carol Taylor has taken action in the Fair Work Commission, it would be inappropriate to make further comment while those proceedings are ongoing.
I believe I'd provided all the ingredients for this beautiful pie. I'd helped bake the pie. The pie is now sitting on the windowsill cooling. And, you know, in my opinion, Jess just thought, I don't need to share this pie. I've got everything I need.
And Jessie Sadler tells us the designs were co-created at the business. Carol has now filed her unfair dismissal claim and is looking for a new job.